What's up, man? It's reports that Deontay Wilder is gonna put on a little bit of weight on for the Tyson Fury fight, for the Tyson Fury rematch. But it's reports out there they're gonna put on 30 pounds. Now, the one thing about putting on weight that Wilder has to be careful with, he has to be careful not to put on too much weight. Now he came into the fight, well, he weighed in the day before the fight at 212. And he came into the fight, he said after his same day weigh-in, he said that he weighed in at 209. So he had lost 3 pounds. I don't know how. I just think Deontay Wilder had lost those 3 pounds due to stress. I think the man just stressed himself out, man. He overly psyched himself up for the fight, man. You can see all the tension that he had. What's up, man? You can see all the tension, the tension that Deontay Wilder had before the 3-4 days before the fight. So I think that has something to do with him, losing weight and things of that nature. But my thing is, he better not put on too much weight. I think Deontay Wilder will be fine at about 225. About 220, 225, I think Deontay Wilder will be fine. Now, if he's trying to go up to like 240, I don't believe Deontay Wilder has ever fought at 240. I don't think Deontay Wilder has ever fought beyond 220. See, that can be a problem with your stamina. Because what people don't fail to realize is his body is used to performing at a certain weight. You know what I'm saying? So if Deontay Wilder put on too much weight, would that hamper him later on in the fight in the later rounds? Now, I hope Deontay Wilder is not saying he needs to put on weight because he think that's the reason why he lost the fight. I don't think that's the reason why Deontay Wilder lost the fight. Deontay Wilder lost the fight because Wilder did not use his jab and he did not establish the distance like the proper distance in the ring. And according to him, he threw away his game plan. So I don't understand why he said he needs to gain weight if the reason why the fight turned out the way it turned out in his mind, it was because he threw away his game plan. I mean, I know Deontay Wilder knows, that he lost that fight or the fight turned out like that because it was more than just him throwing away that game plan. He figured that he got in the ring with Fury. Fury was, now he did say in that interview it was like David versus Goliath. So he obviously had some problem with Wade. The Wade came in the fight about 250, 256. And I told people, countless of times that, man, Deontay Wilder, although he's tall, he's a small heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson was a small heavyweight back in his day. You know what I'm saying? Short heavyweight back in his day, but Mike Tyson was like 220. I think Mike Tyson fought at about 220. And he was short, but Mike Tyson was more stout. Deontay Wilder, for real, like what Fury was saying. I mean, it was no disrespect to Wilder, but Wilder got a basketball body. You know what I'm saying? He got more like a basketball build. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he can't, that it's bad to have a basketball build, but you got to have some type of, a little bit more. He got to have a little bit more, weight. Because the type of fight that Fury was fighting, also Fury was leaning on him. Fury was clinching him, and I'm pretty sure Deontay Wilder felt that extra weight from Tyson Fury in those clinches. Because I said, as long as Deontay Wilder doesn't fight a heavyweight that can, that's going to use his physicality on Deontay Wilder will just be, he'll be fine with the weight he got. But when you start fighting those guys that be using, they're not only heavier than you, but they actually use their weight in the ring to establish themselves as the bigger man, then you can have some problems. And I thought Wilder kind of wore down in the last 3-4 rounds in that fight. Now he did come on, in the later rounds, and he he was able to drop Fury, which was impressive to me because the man fought a grueling 12-round fight, which, you know what I'm saying, he was Fury was hitting him, and you know he was throwing punches and missing, and that's the worst thing you can do in the ring is miss your punches. It takes a lot out of you to miss your punches, man, because you don't have anything solid to stop your momentum. Your momentum is going all the way down, and then you got to catch yourself. So yeah, Deontay Wilder was tired in that 12th round. That's amazing. That man got some amazing power and he was able to drop Fury in that 12th round with a beautiful combination. Like I said, that was one of the most beautiful combinations I ever seen with power. You know what I'm saying? That right hand, and then he cleaned him up with the left hook. That was crazy. But if Deontay Wilder came in at 209 and they saying that he want to gain 30 pounds, that means he's gonna come in the next fight 240. I don't know about that, man. You know, I mean, it's always easier to gain weight. I will always, you know, be in favor of a fighter gaining weight than losing weight any time of the week, because when you losing weight, you can lose a lot of strength. So him gaining weight is not bad, but he cannot gain too much weight. And then, you know, your stamina come in question, because he's never competed that heavy before. And it wasn't that Deontay Wilder was small that he lost the fight. It was just he could not box with Fury. You know what I'm saying? He just cannot box. There's not going to be no point in his career where he's going to outbox Tyson Fury. But he does have to establish his jab more and get in the range to where I thought he should have tested Fury's body. I thought, you know what I'm saying, you got to come in. That man got a flabby belly, man. You gotta test his belly out and probably wear him down for the final rounds, to where he cannot move as much as he was able to move. I don't think Deontay Wilder and his team thought that Tyson Fury was going to be able to move like that for 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he was going to be able to move like that for 12 rounds. That's one of the reasons why I picked Wilder, because I was like, he's not going to be able to move like the old Tyson Fury. I don't think he's going to have the stamina. In those two fights he had, he didn't show me that he had that type of mobility. That fight, he came out with that type of mobility that he needed. And I thought Wilder should have went to his body early, often, and then he would have had maybe a less mobile Tyson Fury going down the stretch, you know, but he didn't. He was just trying to knock him out with one punch. And you can't do that. Honestly, you can't do that against a fighter like Tyson Fury. So, you know, the second fight, Wilder it don't matter how much weight he puts on. If he doesn't come in with the right mindset and the right game plan, and don't throw out his game plan this time, and if he don't follow the game plan, it really doesn't matter. Then it's gonna come down to him having to knock Fury out and keep Fury down. Now, one thing that's working in Fury's favor is Fury took Deontay Wilder's best punch. He took it on the chin and got up. You know what I'm saying? So psychologically going into the rematch, Tyson Fury got the psychological edge. You know what I'm saying? As long as Tyson Fury doesn't get too overconfident. And I seen on there that Tyson Fury said he's training for Fury already right now. So he's gonna be in better shape for the rematch. I just think Tyson Fury is gonna be better in the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Wilder can get better. Wilder have to. The onus is on Wilder to get better, because all Tyson Fury got to do is fight the same fight that he fought, but don't get caught like he got caught those two times. All he got to do is fight the same fight. Deontay Wilder has to come in with a totally different game plan. And Fury understands that. He understands that he's going to have a psychological edge in this rematch. And, you know, Wilder just got to get focused, man. He got to stop listening to people online telling him he lost because of, You know what I'm saying? A slow counter, some stuff like that. Stop listening to all that dumb stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? These people, yeah, they support you, yeah, they're your fans, but you don't need to be listening to all them excuses, man. Excuses, you know what I'm saying? That stuff is not gonna help you. You know, you need the raw truth. The raw truth is you admitted you threw away the game plan. You threw away the game plan in the biggest fight of your career. And that onus is on you. That onus is not on your trainers. I know people saying he need new trainers and Mark Breland is not a good trainer. No, that has nothing to do with the trainer. When the fighter decides, because ultimately it comes down to what the fighter can do what he's supposed to do. And if he admitted he threw away the game plan, that's an indictment on Deontay Wilder, not his trainers. He doesn't need new trainers. Now, what he does need now, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, his trainers can tell him that they look, the way we've been doing it, you know what I'm saying, it worked real good up until this point, but now we got a different level. We have to do things different. You know what I'm saying? We have to do some different things. Yes,